What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, what the world is listening to. I'm your host, the Hakamadi ENC, and we are covering all things Attitude Year Season 2. We have one more stop before we get to SummerSlam, and we're covering WWE Raw is War from August 16th, 1999, live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Triple H calls out Chyna to start the night, and he wants a number one contendership match against her. And he wants her to lay down for him so he can get the easy win. And she says no. Chyna became the number one contender last week, winning that triple threat match. Next, we see the Road Dogg defeat Hardcore champion Al Snow after the Big Boss Man hits both men with a nightstick and Road Dogg lands on top of the Big Boss Man. The Undertaker and Big Show come out to talk about their path of destruction, and they get interrupted by Chris Jericho. And Jericho leaves before Taker and Big Show can do anything about it. Chris Jericho has a fan in Howard Finkel. Howard Finkel is excited to be working with him. Next, we get the number one contendership, Triple H versus Chyna. Chyna gets the win after Mankind hits Triple H with the ring steps. After the match, Mankind wants the number one contendership against Chyna tonight. Chyna low blows Mankind and says no. Shawn Michaels comes out and tells Chyna the match is on. So we will see Chyna versus Mankind for the number one contendership. Next, we see Test defeating Steve Blackman by disqualification after Shane McMahon hits Test with kendo stick shots. Ken Shamrock tries to make the save, but they are laid out by the Posse and Steve Blackman. Next, we have the tag team champions Kane and X-Pac defeating the Acolytes after a choke slam to Bradshaw. After this match, Hardcore Holly comes out and introduces us to his super heavyweight cousin, Crash Holly. The two of them talk, and then Hardcore Crash pats Hardcore on his face, and the cousins brawl, and these are the Holly fighting cousins. Next, we have our number one contenders match. Mankind defeats Chyna after applying the mandible claw with Mr. Sacco. After the match, Triple H attacks Mankind's bad knee, and then Shane McMahon makes another number one contendership match tonight between Triple H and Mankind, and Shane says he will be the special guest referee. Commissioner Michaels comes out and says he will be the second referee in that match. Next, Billy Gunn and The Rock brawl in the ring, with Billy Gunn hitting The Rock with kendo stick shots, and then Mr. Billy Gunn puts The Rock's face up against his butt to lead to their match at SummerSlam. And our main event here, we have the number one contendership. Triple H fights Mankind to a no contest after they get a double pinfall. And after the match, a triple threat is announced for SummerSlam. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Triple H versus Mankind. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out and attacks Shane McMahon, and Triple H and Mankind brawl as this episode of Raw is War ends. So we have a lot of those matches made for SummerSlam. It's going to be a decent card. I'll be dropping my SummerSlam recap. And then we are on the road to the end of 1999. More coverage coming your way. Till next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.